Good morning and welcome to the Morning Sprint. I'm Brittany Weir, bringing you the top trending stories of the day. Just a reminder, if you have any comments or questions as I go through these stories, make sure to put them in that comment section below, and I'll try to look at those throughout the sprint or at the end. But again, thank you for tuning in. So we're going to start today with there have been many protests and lawsuits and promises made on both sides of the argument about masking students in the Commonwealth. Well, this week, a bipartisan majority in the state Senate made moves to ban mask mandates altogether. Senate Bill 739 got the green light yesterday, and it now goes to the House of Delegates, where a similar bill is circulating. So both bills have lines that would allow parents to opt out of mask usage for their children, and they don't need to explain why. Well, even though many school systems have already made them optional, Senator Steve Newman says this ensures parents have the right to choose no matter where you live. The bill passed in a 21-17 vote, and mostly along party lines. So let us know what you think of this, and if you have children, what are your decisions when sending them to school? Are you doing masks or no masks? We'd love to hear from you. All right, and then some parents are taking matters into their own hands by taking their kids out of school in response to new COVID protocol. So as many as 113 kids were signed out early yesterday in Essex County after the school board ended the mask mandate. As a way to stand beside educators, some parents are keeping their kids home today too as well. Well, leaders say at least 25 staff members called out of work Friday as part of a sick out response to the vote. And here's what some had to say about the protest and pulling their kids out of school.
This is a small community, so a lot of the teachers are relatives. Some are former teachers. So I feel like it's a duty and obligation to stand with them.
This activism represents anger on the part of our staff. I recognize that.
The school board plans to meet next week regarding cleaning and sterilization. So again, this is another story. We'd love to hear your comments. Is this something that you've considered for your student as well, maybe pulling them or keeping them out of school regarding those mask mandates and those mask concerns? So again, let us know your thoughts. All right, so moving on to some news out of Lynchburg. This morning, 2 people are hurt after being attacked by 6 males with guns, and you can see where that happened right there on your map. So Lynchburg police say it happened on Grady Street just after 3 yesterday afternoon. Police say the suspects tried to steal a car but crashed in the area before running away. Police were able to catch and arrest at least 2 of them. This is after police say a food delivery driver was carjacked by 4 people Monday at Montsview Place. So anyone with information regarding any of these incidents is asked to contact police. Now, yesterday evening, depending on where you're located in Southwest Virginia, you might have felt something a little weird and a little not too normal. So, if you felt anything trembling late Wednesday night in the Forest area, you weren't imagining things. So the United States Geological Survey reports that a 2.2 magnitude earthquake shook 3 miles beneath the surface, and this happened shortly after 10 p.m. on Wednesday night. So the sensitive sensors at Virginia Tech measured the quake as well. So let us know, did you feel this last night in that area? We're curious, and we'd love to hear from you if that was something that you experienced and maybe a little confused on what was going on there, because I know I would be. We're going to take a second to look at the comments for a second before we get to this last good story. So we've got some hellos. We've got a good morning and hello. We've got a good morning and have a nice day from Doug. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to put that in the comment section. I'll be taking a look at that again at the end. All right, now on to some good news for the day, and probably one of my favorite stories to deal with Valentine's Day. So it turns out the traits that create a great partnership could also match a person to their perfect pet. So a new matchmaking service called How I Met My Dog is an online site that pairs you with your perfect pet using a complex computer algorithm. Who knew so much went into this? So co-founder Jody Anderson says the site matches shelter dogs and dogs that need to be rehomed with people who are ready to adopt them. Shelter workers fill out an online survey that details the pet's personality, and then adopters answer a survey of 56 questions based on 3 categories. So it sounds like one of those dating apps, but in this sense, You get a nice little pet at the end of it, which is awesome. So How I Met Your Dog works with over 400 shelters in 39 different states. They do not match people with dogs from breeders or pet shops. So again, this is just with shelters. And in what Anderson calls the logical next step, they've launched a companion site as well called the Compatibility that offers customized tips for improving current pet relationships. So they help you make that connection, and then once you've made that connection, they want you to stick with it and figure out what's going to work best for you. So a new way of dating, which I like. Who wouldn't want to be matched with their perfect pet? So that's just a cute little Valentine's Day story. Let me know if that's something that you would do. Would you go on there and maybe look for your pet? Do you think this is a good idea? Yeah, just your thoughts all around on this. And also, if you have any Valentine's Day stories coming up, or just any story that you think would be good news to share with us, or maybe a community member doing something well, please always send that our way. You can send that to our email address, and that's news@wsls.com. We'd love to hear from you. Just taking one last look at these comments. We've got a good morning from Virginia. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and putting that comment down there. We love to see it. So again, if you guys want any more details on any of these stories I've shared, they're on our website at wsls.com. But I hope you have a good rest of your Thursday, and thank you again for watching.